Hi guys, it's Angie Bell with HerballyHipTarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe doing? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. All right, before we get into the mess, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do so. If you could hit the bell twice, give me a thumbs up, because I think you're going to like it here. Okay, let's get into the mess that we call the US. Okay, you guys, I have bought the audiobook of Virginia Giuffre. I've only been listening to it for maybe an hour. Her life was horrible. Okay. It was horrible. It was intense, and it was full of sexual abuse. Like her whole life. It started with her father. I can tell you this, when you come from a family of people who just don't give a crap about you, treat you like trash, and don't take care of you, that's called an empty vessel. That's an empty cup. And there'll be somebody in the world who will fill that empty vessel or cup. And that's what she ran into with all of these men. They filled her cup up, and it was disgusting. It's so important that parents take care of their children. And I mean, because when people, predators can sense children who are not taken care of. The ones who are taken care of, they don't mess with them because they know it's too much problem. But the ones who don't, they're low-hanging fruit. They can take advantage of them real quick, and they're looking for them at all times. Especially on the streets. I didn't realize how many predators were on the streets looking for children. So I'm only an hour into that book. Like I said, I am doing the audio. I got the audio book, and it's going to take me a while to get through it. Okay. But as I get through it, when I feel like I need to do some readings on it, I'll do some readings on it. And yeah, what do I think everyone needs to read this book? Yes. It opens your eyes up to a whole world of sick predators. Okay. There are a lot of people, especially a lot of men, who have an addiction to sexually abusing children. And I guess it's an addiction, just like alcoholism or anything else. It's a sick ass addiction. What I want to go over is, what effect is Virginia Giuffre's book going to have on America and to the world? Because I'm telling you right now, it will have an effect on you. I've only read it for an hour, and it has had an effect on me. It has opened my eyes up to a lot that I did not know that was going on. A lot of disgusting stuff. Okay. Whew. It's heavy. It's a heavy book. Clear Spirit. What effect is Virginia Giuffre's book going to have on America and the world? Should I use Mystic Red Rose Oracle? No. Okay. Let me see about these ones. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, I think I said that one already. Okay. Spirit. Open. What is that one? Okay. Clear. Spirit. Heart's Hidden Secrets. Yep, that's the one I'm going to use. Okay. So this is a new deck for me. It's called Heart's Hidden Secrets. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, my nails match. Isn't that gorgeous? I have not read. This is another new deck. I got like a ton of new decks, like 15 new decks. Age of Aquarius Tarot. How gorgeous that is. I want to read these ones. I haven't. My guides haven't told me I can use those yet. So I go with my guides because my guides know what the best cards to get the messages through of what I'm asking. So that's why I let them choose. Oh. All right, one fell and hit the ground. So that will be my first card. Where is it? All right, that hit the ground. I have to go down and get it. Okay, so let me shuffle, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got the cards shuffled. Again, what is the effect on Virginia Giuffre's book to the United States and to the world? Three cards just flew out when I was shuffling. One I took it out of the box. This one flew out. Depth. These, when I was shuffling, flew out. These two. Family and beauty. All right, so let's find out the effect that her book is going to have on the United States and the world. Because the issue of trafficking children or trafficking women, period, and I don't know if they traffic men. I have no idea about that. Is a worldwide problem, and it's been going on for a long time, before Jeffrey Epstein and after Jeffrey Epstein. So this is not a problem that's just now and just Jeffrey. It's a huge issue. Lusting is on the bottom. Oh, it doesn't sound like a good word. Pain. All right, so let's find out how her book is going to affect the United States and the world. Lusting. Forbidden, non-committal, and sexual energy. Okay. We're going to learn. The world is going to learn, just like what I told you. I did not know that this problem was this huge, with sexually abusing children, women. I know how huge this was, and I know we're going to find out. Okay? And it's really that word lusting. How many men lust for this? I guess there's women involved in this too, but it's mostly men. Lusting. We're going to learn about how many men and how deep this goes of men lusting for children, especially young girls. Pain. Apprehensive, afraid, cautious. We're going to learn how these men, how much pain that they cause, and it's mostly men. What I've seen so far. Okay, now there are some women who are involved, like Maxwell, who are also pedophiles who cause pain also. I don't know how many Maxwells there are in the situation, but anyway, let's keep going. Depth. Awareness, importance, value. Remember, okay, so we're doing a deep dive into this children's sex trafficking world. Horrendous, and it's deep. Depth. Families. These traffickers are ruining families. They're taking advantage. Look at that woman. I think she's pregnant. Taking advantage of our children. Especially children who aren't being taken care of well. Fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. They go after the low-hanging fruit. They go after the little girls, the children who they feel aren't being taken care of. If they're missing for a few days, the parents wouldn't even know. Those are the type of children they're looking for. And you know what, after I heard about all this, I thought, you know, I'm going to pay attention more and make sure that if I ever suspect or I see something that's not right with a child, make sure that you you stand up for that child. Not just say, okay, it's not my business, or I'm not really sure. No, if it doesn't look right, it's probably not right. Beauty. Charming, graceful, kind-hearted. This is exactly what Virginia Giuffre is. She's a beautiful person. She's a beautiful human being. How could men treat her like this when she is really beautiful, a beautiful person? And people who spoke about her said that she was kind-hearted. And kind-hearted is on here on the card. It says beauty, charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. Influences. I love these cards. Attachments, third parties, peers. Okay, what I'm getting with this card is, the message with the card is, see all that chaos in the sky? And the word influences. There's going to be a lot of chaos and a lot of influences that's going to try to get us off of the Epstein files. Try to get us off Virginia Giuffre. Do not allow it. Like today, they announced at the NBA, there was two people who, a coach and a player, who got busted in a gambling ring thing. Fine. Okay. We have more problems than that. Those are rich people problems. We ain't got time for that. Okay. You guys go deal with your ring gambling issue. Okay. We have to deal with our government and our country falling apart. Okay. Our democracy falling apart. The Epstein files. I mean, we have a million problems. Okay. The Orange Men is literally destroying our government and our country. So they think that that's going to work. It's not. We're not going to take our mind. We're going to take our mind off the main issues. So do not let this chaos come into your life and get you off the main issues. We need to keep putting Epstein in front, because that is, from what I've gotten, that is the opening to that Orange Minister's removal. And after that comes the election stealing. Nourish. Self-growth, self-focus, soul-finding. We have been told while we're going through this, please nourish yourself. Take care of yourself. Because when you give yourself, when you feed yourself, you nourish yourself with whatever you need to keep yourself happy, your teacup is full. And so when it's time for you to act, you're full, you can do it. When it's time for someone to come to you and ask you for help, you can help because your teacup is full. Also, if your teacup is full, you know who you are, you know what you represent, you know your values. Nobody can fill your teacup with a bunch of shit. Excuse my language, but that's how I feel, okay? They can't fill your teacup with a bunch of shit. And that's exactly what MAGA has had their teacups filled with. Orange Menace's shit. Past life. Deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. See, yeah, this has been happening for a long time. Okay, this has been a repeated pattern. This has gone on way before Epstein, and it's gone on way after Epstein. This thing with sex trafficking children, and it's a repeated pattern over and over and over and over. And right now we're in the karmic lesson. We're learning about what's going on. And the men who did this to her and to other children and other women are going to get their karma. So it's going to be karmic lessons. Hoping. Expecting. Faith. Manifesting. We need to manifest. We need to bring hope to the world and to the United States, and we need to manifest a better world, a better country for our children, and keeping them safe from these pedophiles. Exhaustion. I'm going to say right now, before I even read these few words, do not let this president exhaust you. He's trying to do it. That's why we say take breaks when you need to take breaks. Take care of yourself. Don't get exhausted, because if you get exhausted, that's how they win. Because he's not going to get exhausted, or any of the people around him. This is their oxygen. All the chaos, all the evil, all the meanness, all the racism. On this card it says depletion, drained, long journey. Do not let them drain you. Do not let them deplete you. And it is going to be this has been a long journey. We've been doing this for 10 years now with the Orange Menace. And actually this whole thing is way longer. This all started way before Orange Menace to get us to this point. Cloudy judgment. That's a beautiful card. Illusions, unbalanced, distorted. Yeah. They're going to try. The Orange Menace, all these people are going to try to feed us all kinds of illusions, get us off, get us unbalanced. They're going to try to distort the truth. They're going to try to cloud our judgment. Like today with the whole some two people from the NBA in this gambling thing. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I do not care about. You know what? Take your gambling issues and whatever, and go over there, go to court, get that resolved. That ain't that's nothing. And I think that's how the American people will look at it too. I don't think we're going to be, as a whole, I don't think we're going to be not going to be able to take our attention off of the Epstein files or any of the problems that we have. So there is a lot to, I would say yes, there is a lot to learn about this. We're going to learn that this problem is huge and it is destroying families. And they look for the low-hanging fruit. They look for children who come from homes that are broken or parents who aren't taking care of their kids right. This issue, it's going to, her book is going to show us this issue is deep. Okay. The book is going to show us repeated patterns. This has been going on for a very, very long time. But karma is coming for these men. They're going to try to cloud our judgment. They're going to try to get us off our game. Nope. As soon as they start bringing up some other crap, nope, Epstein. Nope, Epstein. We're learning about how many men are involved in this, lusting over children. Disgusting. And how much pain they cause. We have to manifest what we want this world to look like. And the way we want it is our children to be taken care of. All of us to be taken care of. Do not get exhausted. Do not get depleted. Do not get drained. And nourish yourself. And again, don't let them distract you. This is a beautiful read. I absolutely love it. So her book is going to have a huge, huge, beautiful effect on this country and the world. And I asked her when I channeled her, I said, was it the book? Is that why you took your life? Did it drain you? Was it just too much to have to go through your whole life like that? And she said, yes. It was right in that book that made her commit suicide. It was too much. It brought up too much. I'll tell you that this whole thing with Epstein is just sad. I could cry right now about it. It's just sad. Disgusting and sad. All right, you guys. You know what? I'm feeling a little bit down. I'm sure you guys are now that I just went through all that. Let's pick ourselves back up with my beautiful Enchanted Forest cards and get a few messages. What do we need right now? What messages do we need? Let's pick the first 3 cards on the top. And let's get some positive messages going here. Or at least some messages that we need. Arboreal? Archway? There's the word. I love that archway. Oh, gorgeous. Embrace transitions and new beginnings. Beautiful. I guess we need to embrace what we're going through right now. This is a transition. Going from this world we've been living in to going into the age of Aquarius. I guess we're in the oh my God, the age of Aquarius, but it's also a transition. You don't just go into it. So we are transitioning into it. And we can expect a whole new beginning. Beautiful beginning. Look at that card. Don't you want to live in a world like that? Forest Goddess. She is so beautiful. Pointy ears and horns and all. I love it. Force Goddess, honor your emotions and allow yourself to feel deeply. Because we're going through a lot of crap. So honor those emotions and feel them deeply. Because when you feel deeply of what's going on in today's world, it will keep you, it'll make sure that you stay on the road ahead and focus on what really needs to be focused on and not let the Orange Menace and his people do all these distractions. Whispering Ferns. Look at that. Gorgeous. These cards are just gorgeous. Trust your intuition to guide you on your path. That is huge. I just channeled John Lewis the other day, and a card said intuition. And what did it say? The card meant intuition. Use your intuition. This is huge. There's so much crap they're not going to tell us. It's so important that you use your intuition. When you see 1 + 1 = 2, believe it. Even if the news ain't telling you, it don't matter. You know what the hell is going on. And you know it from your heart and you know it from your gut. All right, you guys, that is it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do so. You can give this video a thumbs up. Comments or questions, leave them below. What the heck did I just do? Oh, okay, there we go. Sorry. Anything you want me to read on, leave that below. Keep your teacups full. So important. Love, peace, and happiness. And I will talk to you guys in my next video coming up shortly. Toodaloo.